Well, hello Westsiders. Today we are here out at the windiest day I've had in the longest time. It's pretty windy here in Orange County today, but I figured it was a good day to do a couple of comparisons. I have two almost identical builds here. They're both Snaprings, 2.5 inch full carbon CineWhoop. Almost identical, minus a couple differences. This one has a Vista. This one's got the new 03. This one's got 1404 motors, which are the traditional size I use for the bind and flies for the 2.5 inch size. But I had a customer special request 2203 stanfpv motors. So we're gonna do a couple side-by-side testing and see how 1404 motors compare to 2203s on a 2.5 inch. What do you guys think? What do you guys use on your 2.5 inch?
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
There he is.
Please.
There he is.
The 1404 seemed to work, but the 2203s might be some secret sauce. You never know. So along with the motor comparison, we're also going to be doing a VTX comparison, Vista versus 03, through the goggles too. I've tried them both through the V2 goggles, but I haven't tried the Vista through the goggles too yet. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna get to flying. It is hella windy out, but we're gonna do this anyways. So this is the Snapring with the 1404 motors and the Vista. Let's see how it is on the goggles too, on a windy day. So right away, I can just tell that it's definitely pixelated. But here's some gusts. Let's see how she does in the wind. I mean, I can definitely tell it's windy, but she's flying pretty good. A little bobbly, but again, I mean, we're getting 15, 20 mile an hour gusts out here. See how video is on the back of the building here. It's not too bad. Oh, that gust kept me in my spot. Hi, bird. Hi, birds. Let's stay out of the trees. Try to stay out of the sand too. I mean, you can see the branches blowing around, you guys. It is windy. I'm sure you hear it in my mic also. Yeah, this is not bad. It's, I really need to go side by side with the V2 goggles and the goggles too, to really tell that, I think. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. Jeez, it's windy. That is one thing I have not figured out yet on the goggles too. Maybe one of you knows. Auto record? That was just a thing, and I can't seem to find the setting on 03, but I'll check again right now. Okay, this is the Vista with the 2203s and the 03. We are gonna have to switch from the DJI FPV air unit to the 03. You actually don't have to rebind switching back and forth anymore, which was something new to me. Up until this point, I'd been having to rebind, going back and forth. Don't got to do that anymore. That's super handy. That's what we've been waiting for. I hear it connected, switched successfully. All right, let me just say, initially, it just looks way better. But let's get it up in the air. All right. Oh. Oh, this is nice. This is way crystal clear. This quad is definitely seeming to handle a little bit better in the wind also. It's like it's holding its attitude a little bit better, I would say, than the 1404s. Oh man, this is so much more enjoyable than the Vista. Oh, look at the blades of grass. Look at them blades of grass. The pine needles. Look at that wind keeping me in my spot. Let me fly, wind. The wind at my back, it's gonna make me go 50. You can see the nice bark on the trees. That is a really nice picture. And maybe these motors are handling the wind just a little bit better, not by much. It definitely feels like I'm flying a heavier quad. Maybe that's more what I'm feeling. Yeah, it's got about the same drift, I would say, as the 1404s in the wind. But I mean, it's flying great. Oh, we got a dog walker. Maybe? Nope. Just a tree. I mean, these are definitely more amp hungry. Okay, the 03, way better than the Vista on the goggles too. I mean, night and day. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a difference, but it's a big difference. I couldn't really tell sitting on the ground, other than the focus mode on the sides that the Vista does. Dang it! I keep having these little realizations of how much money I'm gonna have to spend to swap my whole fleet over, so I might just do it one at a time. But you guys, if you haven't tried the 03 with the goggles 2 yet, it's pretty nice. You're kind of missing out if you haven't. And the motors, let's talk about the motors for a second. I think the reason the bigger motors are helping in the wind is just the weight. But the 1404s do just fine in the wind too. I think if you picked either of these sizes for 2.5 inch 1404s or 2203s, I think you're gonna be happy either way. I really think it's just a feel. It's just like, it almost feels like a bigger battery, or that's more of the feel I'm feeling than, but yeah, I didn't want to do too much acro because these are customer builds and I didn't want to destroy them before I sent them to them. So I didn't do any too crazy rolls or anything, and it's really windy. I didn't want to go up too high above the trees and get stuck. But I think this was a good enough comparison of these two setups. I have a little bit more info that I can get to both these customers and let them know that they have great flying quads. I'm gonna get these packed up in a box here in a little bit and shipped out. If you guys are in need of a 2.5 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, any size drone, hit me up. I sell these just the frames or the full drone builds at dronecoproductions.com. Shoot me a comment down below, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. Okay, I think that'll do it. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Westside out.